Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Hey, happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you? I hope that this broadcast finds you doing well. Give me one moment. I'm checking the other screen all across the room to make sure we are live. I figured that was going to come up that way. Tonight, we are going to be talking about how to make 1K in 30 days. That's right, you heard me say it. Let's get on into it. I am the Nicole Johnson, founder of Wealthy Women Lifestyle, where I teach women to define and achieve their goal of financial freedom so that they can begin to live life on their own terms. Okay, so we are live over there. Hey, Facebook. Hey, YouTube. How are you? How are you? So I wanted to just make sure we are live all across the channel. Want to be able to catch the comments just in case you guys who are watching me live have something to say. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys. Here recently, I shared a post from one of my community members who's been in my 30-day boot camp. And inside of that boot camp, I see you guys are coming in. Be sure to say hello in the comments so that I can see you because, all these channels don't tell me who's there. They don't tell me who's there. But I challenged myself to go back to mystery shopping with my community because every now and then I don't mind, mama don't mind getting there to get her hands a little dirty with what I'm telling you guys to do. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thanks for joining. So what I wanted to do was get in there and see who was still shopping. Okay. And the reason that I'm finding that it is important is because I'm not a proponent for a part-time job outside of the home. For me personally, a part-time job outside of the home comes with a bill, and your time is your most valuable commodity. So now you've gotten this part-time job, you're spending more time away from home, you're spending more on gas to and fro, you're spending more on eating out. Really, you're making enough at that part-time job just to cover the expenses of having the part-time job. But that's just me. You do you, boo. Okay, you do what's good for you. Um, but I do believe in showing you how to maximize on mystery shopping, right? So what I wanted to do tonight was really delve into really what is mystery shopping because I had some people on the in the Zoom meeting yesterday who said they had not heard of mystery shopping. And you know me, I just assume everybody knew. But mystery shopping is equivalent to the undercover boss on crack. Yep, that's what I said. The undercover boss on crack. Reason being is undercover boss goes in once by himself or herself, and they only get to target one location. Whereas mystery shoppers who are 1099 contractors are hired or brought on board by third party companies in which the company goes to them and say, listen, I need to have your shoppers nationwide dispersed into my facilities to give me some feedback on the customer experience. And you could have mystery shoppers in the same company nationwide. And what that does is that gives the company the customer experience from people in everyday life. It doesn't matter, young, old, male, female, anybody can do it. And so the goal with mystery shopping is to understand how to do it the right way. See, anybody can tell you about mystery shopping. Anybody can tell you, oh, yeah, I did it a long time ago and it did good for me. But nobody is out here telling you how to do it and make it profitable, except me. Okay, except me. So let me tell you how people are making mystery shopping profitable. So, for example, I have a young lady who's out there and she's got 3 or 4 kids. And so she habitually picks up those Sonic shops, right? She's habitually picks up those Sonic shops. And you are allowed to purchase one meal per shop. and they are on every other corner in her community, in the area that she lives. So each one of the children are in the back seat. She goes to 3 or 4 different ones, maybe 5, to include a meal for herself. She's given a maybe a specific thing to order, or she's given a budget of what she can spend so that she can be reimbursed. And then she's given a stipend. And so all 4 of the kids plus herself, all of them are fed for the night. And she'll get reimbursed plus extra money. That might not be the thing for you, but the thing about mystery shopping is that there are so many other things that can be done. You can at any time and on your schedule. And that's what the flexibility offers. We have people that are shopping, actually doing phone shops from home. We have people that do bank shops, and bank shops can pay anywhere from $20 to $200. Okay, can you imagine walking into a local bank, opening up an account, giving a survey on the teller or the bank opener, the person who works with you, and getting $200, $150? I hope that you can see the numbers adding up. They should be adding up. And so one of the success stories that I have had is that there are several people inside of the boot camp that have made their $1,000 in 2 and 3 weeks. Mystery shopping can be whatever it is you want it to be. You can pick it up and put it down whenever you want. You have mystery shops where you don't have to spend money. Okay, it's just called mystery shopping because you are the secret shopper. You do have some where there are full-blown audits where you can go into a location with a printed letter, say, I'm here to do an audit of your facility. They're going to give you a script of what to say. They're going to give you a handout of what pictures that they need taken, whether or not to take a picture of an employee with a name tag, without a name tag, a display inside the store, the outside of the store, the parking lot. You get gas station shops. It is limitless. And the beauty of it all is that there's no cap on how much money you can make. Go to your job and tell them you need to make an extra $1,500 this month. And they're going to be like, ain't no overtime. So, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the reason that I'm finding this time, I always think it's important. I try to bring this to you guys multiple times of the year, but the reason that it's most important now, like a lot of you are trying to still see how much you can spend for the Christmas holidays. Okay, I'm not getting into that. But with the new administration that's coming, there are a lot of things that are being said that's going to impact entrepreneurs. It's going to impact households. It's going to impact people who are receiving some sort of government benefits. And listen, until it happens, we need to just be prepared. And I want my community to operate more out of knowledge versus fear. I want you to operate out of knowledge and not fear. And so a few years ago, when we were furloughed from the federal government, there were some sisters up on the East Coast who became well known because they put their talents and skills and what they do and love for cooking, and they ended up in a grocery chain for their baked goods. Now, that's not everybody's story. That is not going to be what happens for everybody, okay? But it could be you. It could be you, like my nursing student who came to me and said, Ms. Nicole, my tuition is about to go up $400 a month, and I don't know how I'm going to pay that. I said, come on over in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Pulled up one of the platforms, outlined the strategy. Do you see how we can make $400 this week? She said, yes. I said, and just because sometimes when we feel the move, you got to strike while the iron is hot, going to make another $400 so you get the next month taken care of. And you know what? If clinicals are down and you don't have as much homework, go on that 3rd week, and now you got 3 months paid in advance of your tuition and no direct impact on your budget. That is strategy. And that is what I teach them. Like I said, anybody can tell you about mystery shopping. Anybody can tell you that they've done mystery shopping. Anybody can tell you how it worked for them. I, V. Nicole Johnson, your empowerment strategist. I am the only one that is empowering you with the strategic roadmap to make it profitable. That's what I had said. That's what I had said. So last night I got together with some ladies. We met over in Zoom. And if you registered for the information session and did not get a chance to attend, don't worry. I have a follow-up treat for you, because what I did was, from the time that they registered and came into the meeting room, I took them right on into the boot camp. We spent about an hour in there getting together, shared my screen, gave them some resources, and sent them on their way so that they can get registered and start picking up mystery shops on today. I didn't come to play with you guys. I came to help you win. And in this season where people are so stressed out from where their money is coming, where their money is going, right? I am putting strategies in your toolbox to ensure that you don't ever have to wonder about where to make extra money. My pastor said something a long time ago. She said, so many people are out here trying to create 7 streams of income where they barely got, all they have really is 6 streams of drips and drops. That's all they got. They just got 6 sets of drips and drops. They don't have 4 streams. Okay. And sometimes as an entrepreneur, you are your own bank. You are your own financer. And I understand that. And so what you want to do is find some sort of balance in your finances so that you can, instead of going in debt trying to balance the house and the business, do something to bring in some extra income. Now, can this be the solution to your problem? It clearly can. The lady whose testimony I posted, she said she lost her full-time job. And mystery shopping has been allowing her to make ends meet. And how many people can say that? Some of you have a horrible time preparing so that you don't have to eat out. Okay, well, if you don't eat out, let me tell you what I used to do with my daughter when I would take her back to school. She went to Montevallo University. And I would take her and I would stop at Baumhauser's, the wing shop. Okay, we go over there and she'd have a tray of a platter of wings. I'd have a platter of wings, 2 different kinds, 2 different sides, and I barely touched mine. And she made sure that. Okay, college kids love somebody else's food that they get with somebody else's money. And so on our way back to her dorm room, we'd stop at Baumhauser's. I'd have my platter, she'd have her platter. I'd eat my few pieces, wrap them up in a small to-go box, and then she taking the remaining platter plus whatever she had from her platter. And that lasted her the next day or so. Well, for what I spent for the platter, what I spent for the drinks, what I spent for the tip, all of that was reimbursed after I submitted my survey of the shop, whether I talked about the outside of the facility, how loud the music was, the lights, whether the lights were broken, whether there was trash in the parking lot. I went to the restroom, were the restrooms clean? Were they stocked with tissue? Did they have an odor? All right. How long between the hostess seating me did the waitress or the waiter show up? Did they introduce themselves? Did they tell me what the specials were for the night? Real simple stuff. And in these times, in these days, what are we doing? So guess what I was doing? Taking all my notes right here on this phone. Bob came, introduced himself. Hi, how you doing? Good. Okay, as soon as he leave, Bob provided specials of, Bob offered this, Bob complimented on this, Bob didn't do this, Bob didn't do that, whatever. I don't have to remember anything. I got a text chat right here where I can take all my notes, have conversation with my daughter, eat a piece of wing, and then feed her for the next couple of days. What you talking about? And then not only are they going to reimburse me for what I spent, they're going to in turn give me a stipend on top of that. So if I spend $50 that night, they're going to turn around and pay me 75 or 80. Think I got a return on my investment? I did. They gave me my money back and they paid for my gas, which took me all the way to her school and back. Bam. Are we hearing this? If you're out there listening, or if you catch this on a replay, tell me that makes sense, right? And so I teach them how to strategize. I'm telling you how mystery shopping can be a benefit to you. All right. And so some of you may be asking, Nicole, how can I be down with learning how to correctly mystery shop? Not just mystery shop, because anybody can help you do that. Anybody can tell you to go out to sassy.com and sign up. That's what I said. Did I just say that? I just threw out there a whole resource for you. Go over there on sassy.com. But let me tell you, if you got any undiagnosed ADHD, X, Y, and Z, you might get lost in the sauce over there. So I not only tell them what to do, I not only provide them good resources, the companies and websites that I know pay, because I've either worked for them or worked as a shopper, but also as a scheduler, because I moved on up a little bit and began scheduling shops for people. I gave them those resources to tell them how profitable this is. And then look, as if that wasn't enough, I in turn, now that they're bringing the extra money in, they're learning how to bring in that multiple stream of income, because we have multiple platforms. Not only can they do mystery shopping on, but they can also do call centers on. They can open up their own call center and work from home. I teach them tax strategies on how to save some of that money that they're bringing in, but also now we're getting into the money mindset on how do I allot this money for the bills that I have. When I say one-stop shop, I am the one-stop shop over here. So if you want to get involved in the boot camp, what I'm going to do is, let's see. I'm going to put this link in the comments for you, and it'll take you right over to, if you're joining me on Facebook, it's on my personal page. Let me go over here to the YouTube channel. It should be showing up as well over there. So that you can see it on there in the comments. But I want you to make sure that you understand how mystery shopping can alleviate financial strife in your household. I have people that are earning $2,000 and $3,000 a month with good strategy. Okay, strategy is the key. I could tell you 5 or 6 different websites. The goal is the strategy. Okay. So I want you, if you have any questions, I'm looking at the comments. If you have any questions, hey, sweetie, how you doing? Good. Good to see you. If you have any questions about learning how to do that, so some of the typical questions that I get asked is, how old do you need to be? Can my kids do that? If they are of an adult age to sign a contractual agreement based on your state requirements. So most states is 18, some states is 19, some states is 21. So depending on what your state requirement is, you'll have to find that out. But when we talk about different companies, so as long as they are 18 years of age and eligible to sign a contract, yes, they can do it. Is it hard? No, it's not. Are there tests that you have to take? For some. So one of my shoppers loves to do what I call the adult spirit shop, meaning she gets to go to some high-end happy hours inside of various hotels around town. And her responsibility is to mix and mingle with the bartender. During happy hours, she's going to request or order a average drink. And her goal is to see if the bartender will offer her top shelf. Sometimes she has the ability to order or drink for herself and a friend, or just 2 drinks for herself, whichever one suits her needs at the time of the shop. She's going to look at, are they free pouring? Are they pouring from a jogger? Are they measuring? Where does the money go? How they conversational at the time? Are they adding to the customer experience? People have so many more options today. There are more restaurants opening up. There are more bars and clubs opening up. What makes your facility stand out from someone else's? What makes the customers continue to come back? There's some places that I will shop simply because when I go during these hours, I know so and so is there and she always takes care of me. She always provides good customer service. So, how is your facility competing in the market today when we as consumers have so many choices? But the bonus to that is that you get paid for it. Traveling through the airport, guess what? They're airport shops. I have a shop in my email right now saying, hey, are you traveling through DFW? We want you to go to this restaurant, this restaurant. It's about 6 or 7 different restaurants on there. I say, ain't nobody gonna get through that in no one visit. However, depending on what type of restaurant it is and how far in advance I go, I could get 2, maybe 3, depending on what the requirements of the order is on my way out and pick up the rest on my way back. Okay, so it's all sorts of opportunities. There are hotel shops, there are car wash shops, there are carpet shops. I have had the carpet in my house cleaned and paid $50 on a $300 job. When they gave me a quote, I need part of my shop was to see, did the estimate fall from this price to this price? Okay, so yes, it did. Shop continues. When they get there, I write a check for $50 and hand them this letter. $50 is all that they can charge me. However, the company is reimbursing me that $50 plus $150 stipend to have the carpet in my whole house done. Think I didn't jump on that and was looking for it every 6 months. Amen. 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 Okay. So mystery shopping can and will pay your bills. Can and will pay your bills. Can and will reduce your debt. Can and will give you a lifestyle that you want when you have the right strategy. And that's what your girl, the Nicole Johnson, teaches over in the Mystery Shop Your Way to More Income Bootcamp. So I have placed the link into the comment section. You guys are free to click on that link, get registered, because our bootcamp has just started today for them to make $1,000 in 30 days. How about that? Can you go to your job tomorrow and say, hey, I need an extra $1,500, extra $1,000 this month and actually get it? You cannot, especially when there's no overtime. All right. So I want to leave you guys with that when it comes to mystery shopping. There are other opportunities to create work from home strategies. There are various call centers that you can open up from home or that you can enroll in. The goal is to find what works for you. As I talk about the various achievements that I've had over the past couple of weeks, where I just completed my onboarding for Mindset Mastery 360. I have had the pleasure of being selected as an ambassador to represent the United States inside of this cohort that has global impact. That has been my manifestation goal for the past couple of years, and I am now seeing it come to fruition, and I am excited about that. The additional certification that I have added is now as a master vision board coach, certified by the Joyce Myers Institute that has been doing this for several years, ensuring that those who are really focused on teaching people how to use vision boards to manifest their goals, to actually do see their vision, that certification. You don't see the link, sweetie. Let me, are you looking on the Facebook page or on YouTube? It might only be showing on Facebook. And my page is open, Jamie, and you can go over there and see it there. It is, it's a privilege because for me, the last thing I wanted to do was go back to school. I said when I finished law school, let me see if I can get the link over there for on the live video. If I can before I leave, before I'm done, I will get it to you. If not, let's see. Let me see if I can get over here on the chat. I think it's coming up. Give me a second. I be trying to let's see, open the panel. Let's see. It's doing some things over there. So let me see if it actually comes up. And if it does, I will drop it there for you. But again, if it does not, you are most definitely able to let's see. I think I see you, Jamie. I think I see you over there, my girl. I'm gonna try and drop it in the chat. Give me a moment. But if not, it is definitely on the Facebook page, which is open. One of the things that when I finished law school and grad school at the same time, Jesus, what was I thinking? The first thing that I said was I didn't want to go back to school. I never wanted to be inside of somebody's classroom. Okay, because continuing legal education is not the same as a classroom to me. My experience. But I wanted to. When I connected with the organizers of these two courses and these separate certifications, it really, it's going to be under my name. It's going to be under my name, Nicole Johnson. It's going to be under my name, Nicole Johnson. When I connected with them, when you find something that resonates so well with you and it connects, then you delve a little deeper. Because gifts are meant to be shared with others. And so that is a natural gift for me. I got the certification to hone in, actually being able to share and help someone else envision and vision and cast and build and create the strategic roadmap. So because of that, I went on and went into a classroom, a virtual classroom setting. Don't judge me. Don't. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. But I went over there. And so being able to complete those two programs nearly in almost the same amount of time has been a great accomplishment for me. But it is also a stretch because both of the people who oversee the programs caused me to dig deep. And what I want to make sure that you understand, because we are also in the midst of the Wealthy Women Life, preparing for the Wealthy Women Lifestyle Retreat. This is my first annual Vision and Empowerment Retreat, which will be happening live in Dallas, Texas, January 16th through January 20th. It is the first multi-day event that I am hosting personally, and being able to have those credentials going in on top of what I already possess really meant a lot to me. We are working on the Vision, the Community Impact Awards. I will be recognizing 3 fantabulous women whose contributions to the community in the industry of music and law and politics. I ain't gonna say too much about them just yet, but I do have their agreement to accept their awards, and I'm looking forward to being able to share with the community as to who they are. But this retreat is designed to help you understand that you have to make yourself the priority, and in doing so, you will start to gain clarity in your goals. You will start to gain relief in the stress that you are experiencing and suffering with in silence. It is something for, and I mean, let me say this. I will, Jamie, I will, because I believe we connected on school. So don't worry, I got you. I got you. As soon as this broadcast is over, I got you. Um, I have several men in the community, and they come out, but a lot of times they're lurking and watching. But I see them, and I want to say this: the message is definitely for the men out there who are looking, and you need to be a priority as well. Your needs are important because you are either leading women, guiding women, protecting women. You are the head of the household, or you have some sphere of influence over a female child or a niece or a neighbor, whatever the case may be. And let's not forget your significant other. You might even be still impacting your mom in some way. So the message is definitely there for you as well. But ladies, we are historically um, placing ourselves on the back burner. We are historically putting our needs behind everyone else's, not realizing that if we don't put on our own mask, we fall out of proportion. We fall out of alignment with what our goal is. And then eventually we break down. And guess what? When we fall down, the whole house falls down. So if you don't secure your own mask first, if you don't take care of you first, you can't help anyone else. So for the attendees who are coming, they have one instruction. It's pretty lengthy, and it has some components to it, but it is one instruction on the day that they are leaving, heading to Dallas, whether it's local, whether they're flying, whether they're driving, however their mode of transportation, before they leave home, they have to take all the stress, all the anxiety, the people that are worrying them, the job, the supervisor, the colleague, the co-worker, any situation that is causing them stress, put it in a bag, tie a knot around it, and throw it in the garbage. They're like, what? You want me to do what? You heard what I said. I didn't stutter. I said, put it in a bag, tie a knot around it, throw it in the garbage. If you're a little apprehensive of really physically doing that, hang it on the hook inside the door. Go outside the door, close it, and bring all the happiness that you can muster up to Dallas. Once you check in, once you come into the presence of the community that is waiting for you, waiting to help you start rejuvenating yourself, waiting to help you invigorate yourself, waiting to help you focus on yourself. We just gonna simply take you higher. We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna have so much insight. We have the self-care strategist who's opening the door to talk about you and your self-care, your mental health and well-being. Then we're going to have the husband and wife that are going to talk about walking in our feminine grace. We're going to have our sex educator who's going to talk about sexy being the new sexy. Okay, that's just how she put it. Confidence. All right, awareness, being the new sexy. And some of y'all may have mastered it all, but some of us are still walking into it. Okay. And then on Saturday, we have our full scale vision board party where you're actually going to sit down and get the supplies so that you can make your own portable vision board. I tell you all the time, I am the center of my board. I have to be the center of my goals. I'm going to talk to you about how you not only write out your goals, write the vision, and make it plain, but actually get specific with your goals so that we can create strategic roadmap steps to actually achieve the goal. You're going to leave out of here with so many names to connect with, to have community with, to have accountability with. And then we're gonna dance and 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 have a fun. And then on Sunday, you're gonna have a wealthy woman's address. I will not let you leave here without being prepared for what you left back home. Once you get home, because you got to go home. You ain't got to go home, honestly, but you can't stay here. But you can't stay here. But you're gonna go back home. And when you walk into that house, when you walk into that door, and that bag is sitting there, you're going to be so prepared, rejuvenated, excited, and have such a strong and specific and detailed roadmap. You will be very particular about what you pick up, because anything you pick up, you're going to already have a solution for. You're going to already know how to work it out. You're going to already be equipped so that it's not so stressful, so that it's not so alone in getting to the solution. When I say that is powerful, I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I've experienced. I'm telling you and sharing with you the steps that I've already taken, because I sit here to do this for you. Because when I needed someone to be there for me, I didn't have it. And I know what it feels like to have to toss and turn at night and wonder, how am I going to take care of this? Lord, what am I going to do? Where is my solution? And where is my help? I know what it feels like, lady. And I have asked and prayed about being the vessel to help you not stress as much, not lose your hair, not lose weight, not gain weight, not have high blood pressure, not be sitting in a corner crying somewhere, to create a safe space for you to be able to say, this is where I messed up. This is what I mucked up. And not only did I mess it up and muck it up, I don't know how to fix it. We don't have a safe space for community. We're too busy. All of that is going on, but not here. Because when I needed it, I didn't have it. So now that I have it, I do my best to ensure that somebody else does. You won't be alone on my watch. You might fall down, but you're going to have some help getting up. So when I tell you that it's going to be on and popping January 16th to the 20th live here in Dallas, Texas, that is exactly what I mean. We going to pop, lock, and drop it. We going to turn on that old school music. But more than that, you will be equipped. You will know, Nicole, I need to bring in extra money. Got you. Nicole, I need to know how to save. Got you. Nicole, I need to know how to write a budget. Got you. And Nicole, I need to know how to maintain the budget. Got you on that too. When I tell you I'm teaching people to do all of the things, let me give you a few examples. Now, my clients know I tell all their business, all of it. I don't necessarily always tell their identity. I leave that for them. But Veronica is one of my prized people that over the last 15 months, she paid off $75,000 worth of debt. How did she get that? Dad passed away, left her a home. The only way to save the home was file bankruptcy. They gave her a 5-year plan. She said, y'all don't know Miss Nicole. When she came back to me, I said, how are we knocking this out? Okay, get a pen, a piece of paper, and here goes the roadmap. Monthly check-ins, follow-ups. This is how much. Okay, ma'am, let me see that budget. Okay, you know what? Right there, put this here, do this. She said, oh, okay, I didn't see that. All right, let's go. And when she chimed into our monthly meeting and said, I made my last chapter 13 payment, we screamed like it was our debt that just got paid off. Yeah, that part. When people are sitting in here saying, I had a great childhood, I didn't have any problems. I see a therapist and we haven't figured out why I'm a hoarder, why I spend $1,500 on this and $2,000 a month on that, and I can't stop myself. Okay, well, let me ask you these questions. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, that's why. In all my life, ain't nobody told me that. Well, ain't nobody, you ain't met me. You hadn't had a talk with me. And now that you have, and we figured out what the issues are, now we create the strategic roadmap to break the cycle. I didn't come to play with y'all. I promise you I didn't. I came to help you win. And if you are on Facebook, if you are looking for a community, it's called the Wealthy Woman Lifestyle. I am getting more into the school community, and that is really where our mentoring, our growth, all of that goes on over there. But if you need to connect on Facebook, I'll eventually get you over to school. That's where Jamie came from. That's where Jamie came from. But listen, I really want you to understand, if you don't get anything else, mystery shopping is something that you can start today. Have some payments coming in the next couple of weeks. My goal is to make sure that you know how you can make money so that you don't have to stay in situations because you can't afford to leave them. Let that sit in. Let that sink in. Okay. So, making money from home, easy peasy. I promise you it is. And if you need to reach out, Jamie, I'm going to get with you on school and send you the link directly so that we can get started. The people who started last night, they're already registering and picking up shops today. There's a young lady in there. She was shopping so much, she would just come in and say, "Today's payday." And that's what I changed her name to. "Hey, Miss Payday, how's it going? Hey, Miss Payday, how's it going?" I am teaching you how to define your goal of financial freedom so that you can begin to live life on your own terms. And I promise you, the air over there is so much better. The air over there is lighter, it's not as thick. When it's too much stress and anxiety, sometimes you feel like you can't breathe. But the air on the other side, baby, is just as light and freeing and feel good. Don't you want that? I don't know about you, but that sounds like it feels good to me. And it feels good to me. When I was looking for it, the sound of it, but I had to keep telling myself, but now in this community, I am here to tell them. I am here to work with them. I am here to teach them. So listen, if you want to learn how to make $1,000 in the next 30 days, you do not want to miss joining me inside of the Wealthy Women Lifestyle Community Group, or you can actually inbox me directly right here on Facebook. You'll find me under the Nicole Johnson, or you will find me at the Wealthy Women Lifestyle. Let me see if I can get this brand banner up so it can show like it's supposed to. Listen, I tell anybody, I am not your tech person. I am not your tech person, but I will show you that. Let's see. Will this show? All right. So that is one already in the community group over there on YouTube. So here is the name of the Facebook group. Okay, so you can join us there. Jamie, if you want to come on over there, anybody else who has sent a message about joining us, you come right on over there to the Wealthy Women Lifestyle Facebook group. It's a ton of information on there, a ton of resources. Always build your toolbox. So when I say your toolbox, we have tracking forms, we have budgeting forms, we have different planners and journals, we have various tools to help you get set up with labeling your money, determining where your money goes. One of the things that I teach them, remember when we were little, and I'm about to tell my age, but that ain't none of your business. Just forget that part, okay? When grandmama stood at, or mama stood at the cash register and she put out that check registry book, and you sitting here wondering, why is it taking you so long to pay for the grocery? Why is it taking you so long to pay for the clothes? Because she got to write out the check. She got to date it. She got to sign it. She got to fill in all in words. And then she got to go over to the registry and write in and then make subtractions and additions and all that kind of stuff. Lord have mercy. I was like, Mom, Grandma, come on. Stop. All right. Stop already. Well, we actually walk through how to use your checking account as a landing place. And the money's supposed to be just sitting there like that. Your checking account is the landing place, and then we label every dollar and we give every dollar a job. We give every dollar a job. That's a new concept for some people. All right. I also tell them on every Friday, people are starting to go out and about more. People are carrying cash more. When you get a $20 bill, a $10 bill, or whatever, and you break that and that change falls at the bottom of your purse, men put it in their pants pocket every Friday, dump your change. This statement has twofold statement, meaning change will change your life. You start adding that change up every week. I have a lady right now who's been doing this with me for several years. $7,000 saving change. She put it in her daughter's checking account, well, in a savings account, an interest-bearing account, but that is going to be the foundation of her daughter's college fund, just from saving change. Doing things different, change. Stop doing the same thing, expecting different results. Change what you need to do, how you do it, when you do it. Be intentional, and that change will change your life. Hey, Jamie, okay, I'll be over there in a minute. That change will change your life. I had a client who did the save change for years, and then her son got sick. Her son got sick. She was able to save her job, but she didn't get paid in sick time. Okay, she didn't get paid. She had a job to come back to, but heck, if I don't, what am I supposed to do for 3 months? Because I got to be home with my baby. That role change saved her life. It paid her bills for 3 months. Y'all think I be over here just talking because I'm cute? That's not the only reason I be talking, y'all. It's not the only reason. I'm out here dropping these gems for you. And I want you to understand everything is not for everybody, but you can't sit around and do nothing. Everything may not be for you. You might have to try a few different things, but you can't sit back and hope and pray that it changes and gets better. Okay? So mystery shopping can and will pay the bill. It will. All right. So Jamie, I will get you over there in the group, and so that you can see how to come right on over in the mystery shopping boot camp and join the people who just started last night. They are actually just registered last night with the different resources that I provided them with, and they are starting their journey today. A lot more information behind the golden door, the golden gate, where you're going to learn the strategy to see how to make $400 and $500 a week. Where you'll see, you know what, that's way too far. I'm just going to do $200 or $300 a week. The average statistics used to say that Americans just needed an extra $600 a month. Can you see yourself making that in a week? I can, and I'm showing them. So I hope that this has been educational for you. I hope it's been motivational for you. I want you to understand that you don't have to be on this journey alone. No matter what circumstances got you here, you don't have to stay here. Whatever happened that's outside of your control, there are some things that are within your control. And I'm going to work with you on limiting beliefs. I'm going to help you with mindset shifting. I'm going to help you with the tools so that when you start seeing your savings grow, these little distractions that come along, and distractions can be things and people. I said what I said, things and people. You're going to learn how to be better equipped to ward them off, to stay away from them. All right. So it's Monday night. I got some great news from my employer today, and so I'm excited about that. You find a silver lining. It might not seem like it's a silver lining, honey, but I got enough gray hairs to pull some out and make it a silver lining and make it a silver lining. So thank you so much for being here with me this evening. If you are catching this on the replay, be sure to say hello in the comments. Got a friend who needs to see this, tag them because as we are getting closer to the end of the year, it's really time to figure out how we're going to make 2025 different. There's getting ready to be a lot of changes that you just simply may not be able to control. They're going to impact you. And I want you operating out of knowledge and not fear. Remember that. Operate out of knowledge and not fear. All right. I am the Nicole Johnson, founder of the Wealthy Women Lifestyle, where I teach women to define and achieve their goal of financial freedom so that they can begin to live life on their own terms. I want you to be better for you because you have people watching you, whether they're young, they're old. Believe it or not, you make an impact on others around you. And let me be the positive impact that you need so that you can begin to live life on your own terms. You guys have a happy Monday. I'll see you back around these internet streets sometime soon. Bye now.